Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I was coming on today with a download slash message slash something that I'm realizing in my life now, and I just wanted to share it in case anyone resonates or if anyone needed to hear this. I don't know. I just felt like I should share it. So this is what I've been realizing. I went to the gym today and I don't know, I've just been becoming really aware of this thing. Let me just get right into it because I haven't been editing my videos, so let me just get into it. So basically, I've been coming to the conclusion, excuse me, I'm sorry y'all, keep burping, that there are some people that are majority, and then there are some people that are the minority. And I know that sounds weird, but I'm going to explain what I mean by that. So I feel like on this planet, because this is going to be a little spiritual. So we live on a physical planet, a 3D realm where we're people, we're humans, right? We're just human beings. But there's also a larger spiritual component about life that majority of people don't recognize. I mean, some people call it God, some people call it Allah, some people call it the universe, like whatever. But there's this spiritual component that makes up life, that is the driving force of life. Me in this physical body, I'm flesh and a human being, but I am actually a spiritual being that is operating this body, right? And I know this concept can be a little bit confusing, but I'm not even gonna get into that. That part is to explain this. So in our society, I'm realizing that the majority of people are asleep or unconscious, right? In the matrix, whatever you want to call it. And the majority of the percentage of people on this planet are going to be asleep, or I don't know if they're meant to be, I really don't know, but I'm just realizing that these are the people that need other people's energy. These are the people that need to be around other people all the time, that are, like I said, asleep or unconscious, that are just in the matrix going about the daily life. These are the people that are kind of like the followers. I don't want to say it like that, but it's just like these are the people that are not able to lead spiritually. And then there are the people, the minority that I talked about before, the smaller group of people on this planet that are the leaders, meaning these are the people that are the black sheep of their families, and they awaken and they, change, they heal generational curses, or they awaken and they create something beautiful and magical for our society to experience. These are the people that have such potent, strong, magnetic, attractive energy, whether they realize it or not, and other people are drawn to them. Other people tend to leech off of them. Other people have jealousy or envious spirits towards them. Other people love them and adore them, and they're just so magnetic. But these types of people, the minority, the spiritual leaders, these types of people need isolation more. They need to be by themselves, because the way that they receive energy is directly through source. So the majority, the people that are the followers, I just have to say it like that, I don't know how else to say it, the majority of people, these people receive energy from other people, from other physical, tangible sources, like that. They get their energy from other physical things. But the minority, the spiritual leaders, they get their energy directly from source, from God, from the universe, from nature. They have to go through periods of isolation, or they have to have frequently planned times alone and stuff in order to like recharge and like do the thing. So I'm just realizing that when I was like a couple years ago, I used to always think that everyone had a strong purpose on this planet, and like everyone had a strong purpose on this planet. And now, honestly, how I'm feeling and what I'm realizing And this is not to say that some people are useless or anything like that, but this is just to say that I'm realizing that there are only select people on this planet that are meant to do really big things. That's just the reality. Like, there are only select people that are meant to do really big things on this planet, whether it's technological advances, whether it's spiritual advances, whether it's awakening people in a certain way, whether it's health advances, whatever the thing is, everyone's not meant to do that. Everyone's not meant to do that. You know, majority of people are going to stay in the majority. They're going to stay asleep. They're going to stay on the rat race, on the rat wheel, whatever you call it. So if you are, and the people that are in the minority, the people that are the spiritual leaders, the people that are in that potent energy group, you know it. Like, you can feel it. It's like this energetic feeling that something just is not right. Something's off. You just don't fit in. You don't fit in with, no matter if you try to fit in, no matter what you do, you just cannot like acclimate to the matrix, basically. You feel like you got to start something new. You got to do something different. You can't fit in, whether it's in groups of people in the 9 to 5, you just cannot fit in. Okay. And, you know, this message is to say, for the people that feel like they are in this minority, for the people that feel like, you know, because when you're in this minority, is sometimes you know it. Sometimes you know it from when you're young. Sometimes you're conditioned out of it and you have to reawaken it. God will help you, the universe will help you, but you have to reawaken that spirit. Like, you have to see that you are a chosen person, you know? Look at this puppy. He's so cute. But yes, so the message for the people that feel that they're in this collective group of the minority, this is the message. It is the fact that, you know, the majority, the path of the majority, the path of the asleep or the unawakened has been made to seem very glamorized. Very glamorized, okay? What I mean by that is, I was born and raised in a community where this average lifestyle, this asleep, this unconscious lifestyle is very, very glamorized. What are aspects of this lifestyle? I'm going to tell you what are aspects of this lifestyle. It can include, but not limited to, drinking alcohol. Okay? Drinking alcohol is a part of this overly glamorized asleep unconscious lifestyle. Drinking alcohol is a part of so many cultures, and I'm not trying to bash anyone that drinks alcohol. I do not care what you do. Live your best life. For the people that are a part of this minority group, for the people that are a part of this potent, strong, revolutionary energy, drinking alcohol is not for you. You will feel it. You will feel it one way or another. It is just not for you. No matter how you try to do it, no matter how you try to swing it, it just will not be for you. I promise you. And you'll know it. You can try to drink and you'll feel sick after. You'll try to drink and you'll feel dehydrated as hell. Like, no matter how much you drink, you can try to just do wine and it just will not work. Like, alcohol is a part of the over glamorized unconscious cycle. Another thing that is a part of this is partying, going to parties, being in large groups of people, because you're mixing energy, sharing energy is just way too much. The types of music that are played in these clubs, in these parties, is just way too much. It's not conducive. It doesn't support the lifestyle of a chosen one. And I'm just going to use the term chosen one since that's popular and many people know like what that means, so to speak. But it doesn't support the lifestyle of someone that's reawakening their spirit, of someone that's going to lead revolutionarily, of someone that's going to lead spiritually, of someone that's going to make big changes in this world. Partying, being in clubs every weekend, being in bars all the time, drinking all the time, is just not a part of that lifestyle. Okay, what's another thing? Another thing that's glamorized and a part of this unconscious asleep, overly glamorized lifestyle is working a 9 to 5. Again, not bashing anyone that does these things. I do not care what you guys do. I'm just telling you that when you are a When you're someone that has to isolate to plug into source, and when you're someone that has to isolate in order to recharge yourself, you recharge yourself. You feel separate from the mass. You feel like your energy is just meant to do something different. Working a 9 to 5 will not be for you. It will not be for you. No matter what job you try to work, no matter what it is, you might be able to find something that you enjoy, but typically you'll feel like you need to like create something different. Typically you'll feel like you need to do something different, or like you may, like I said, you may find a 9 to 5 that you enjoy. You may, but most of the time, if you're listening to like that highest part of your spirit, it just doesn't feel right for you to acclimate into something that already is, when your spirit feels like you need to be creating something that may not even have been done before. Or it may be a niche already out there for it, but you're meant to put your own spin on it. You're meant to put your own energy on it. You know what I'm saying? So um those are some things that are over glamorized in our society, that, you know, the people that are the chosen ones just may not acclimate to. Even being around people, a lot of the times, like a lot of the times when you're a chosen one, when you're someone that, you know, like how I described it, you can't just mingle in energy all the time. And then typically you'll find that people are often maybe even trying to leech off of your energy. Like you have to be very careful choosing people that you're around. Unfortunately, no matter if they're family, blood, whatever, once you start to awaken to this, once you start to really listen to what your spirit is telling you, you'll realize that you have to be very particular about who you're around, because like I said before, like I said earlier, you charge up other people, but you are the only one that charges you physically. God charges you, like this, you know, universe charges you. But on this plane, you're the only one that charges you. Other people plug into you. So you have to be mindful if you're allowing so many people to just plug into you like that. You know, you'll be drained. It'll be parasitic. And I've experienced that. I'm working through that right now, realizing that I've just been allowing way too many people to plug into me, but I feel drained all the time. I feel like I'm the only one figuring things out for myself. No one's doing this with me, but everybody wants my attention. Everybody wants my time. Everybody wants me to be around all the time. When I cancel plans, or when I tell someone that something isn't for me, it's like they get mad at me. Like literally they'll get mad at me like, oh, I want you to come. Why aren't you coming? I want you to be here. And it's like, why can't you respect my energetic boundaries? Like, do you see what I'm saying? Like you'll start to notice that people are like adamant about you allowing them to plug into you. Like they will be like upset that you won't allow them to plug into you. And it's like you have to have that willpower in that. And that's something I'm working on, because in my human design chart, I don't, my willpower is not there. So I have to like adamantly be like, no, like I have to put my foot down on certain things and be strong on certain things, because if not, you'll just, people will just be plugging into you. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like it just won't. So yeah, I just wanted to come here and give that message of this, you know, if you feel like you fall into the category of the minority, and you know, the term minority seems like a negative thing, but it's not. It just means that you're a part of a selective group that is not like everyone else. You're unique. You're unique. You're different. You're unique. You're special. You're one of a kind. You're not like the average Joe. There are 1,000 average Joes and there's only one you. There's 1,000 people that do the same thing and act the same way and think the same way, and there's only one you. So that's just, and some people will not like this, you know, oh, all people aren't equal, like whatever, like, okay, cool. But in the spiritual realm, it ain't like that, baby. Like in the spiritual realm, there's energy is different, and it's like the highest consciousness, the highest energy is love, is God source energy. But since we live on a 3D plane where shadow energy exists and lower consciousness exists and animalistic energy exists, it's not like that. And I had to learn that. Like before, I was kind of feeling like, oh, you know, since the highest source is God, since the highest vibration is love, all people are love, all people are love, all people are, like I really was just hyped. Like I was like, oh, all people are love. Like I was trying to see the good in everybody. And it took me a while to realize, like, cool, that's beautiful to be optimistic. It's so beautiful to be optimistic, and it's amazing if you have the spirit of that. But on this plane, on this planet, on this earth, you can choose if you're going to be in love, if you're going to be in hate, if you're going to be in kindness, if you're going to be in whatever, rudeness. Like on this plane, it's not just all love. So you have to learn to have energetic boundaries. You have to learn to protect your energy. You have to learn that you cannot just allow people in your life like that. You can't, like, you see what I'm saying? I still have a thing where I choose to be kind to people and stuff like that, but you can't just be overly open. You can't just allow people in your energy like that, because we're humans. Like, everyone's not God. This is different down here. Like, once you return back to source, cool, but down here it's not like that. So yes, you have to have energetic boundaries, and I don't care who this person is. Like, man, it doesn't matter. They don't have to be strangers for them to be trying to leech off of you and for them to have malintentions towards you, unfortunately, because you got to read people's spirit. As a chosen one, you have the gift, most likely, to read people's spirit. I know God has given people different gifts, and like, I have very strong claircognizance as a gift. I have a very strong ability to be able to read people and just know certain things without any data or information that backs it up. I will just know things, and then typically, like, it gets confirmed after. But I know everybody has different gifts. But use whatever gifts God has given you. Learn to trust those gifts intuitively. That's something that I'm practicing as well. Learn to trust it. Like, if you have a feeling about something, if you have dreams in a certain way, if you hear certain things, and I'm not, check with your doctor. I have to say that because I'm not a doctor or anything like that. I'm not a medical specialist or anything, but when it comes to these spiritual things, you do have to listen to your gifts intuitively, because your spirit is trying to guide you in a direction that your human consciousness may not be able to see or know. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this video up because we're at 17 minutes. But thank you guys thank you guys for listening and watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.